Catalan Dragons then emerging from their dressing room at the Stade Gilbert Brutus, where they hold a 34-10 half-time lead over the Wigan Warriors. Wigan have won 6 of the last 7 meeting against the Catalan Dragons, home and away. And if they are to continue that dominance of this Catalan side, then it really has got to be a spectacular improvement from this Wigan side, and these Wigan fans will be hoping exactly that. They're in big numbers, the Wigan supporters, young and old. The youngest of them, I'm sure, will be 6-week-old Henry McCurdy, who is among the Wigan fans. He's there with his mum and dad, Karen and Simon, of course. They had an interesting flight, apparently, with a hen night on the same flight. So that would have been lively. They need a lively start to this second half from the Wigan Warriors, because they trail 34-10 as we get underway in Perpignan.
They do, Bill. I wouldn't mind have been a fly on the wall in that Wigan changing room. When you looked at Catalan, when they emerged onto the pitch, they looked composed, they looked focused. Wigan, I think, just wanted to get out there. They wanted to put some of those wrongs right. And I know that a lot of those players are better than what they've shown in that first half. Run harder, tackle harder. And as we said in the first half, when they get good field position, they've got to create more chances.
It's not all been down to Wigan underperforming in this game, though. I mean, Catalan have played well. Todd Carney, is this the best performance we've seen from him in this sort of stop-start career he's had at Catalan?
Well, he's played 5 games, as in every game he's played, he's come up with some very good touches. I think he's come up with a number of try-scoring opportunities, or he's given his teammates try-scoring opportunities. I think he's a fabulous player. He's one of those players that just loves having his hand on the ball, and he's a talent. There's no doubt in that, is there?
No, they want this Giroud-Carney combination to get working. Here's Fouad Yaha, this young winger who scored 2 tries in this game. Tolima Tautai all over him.
He's trying to inspire his teammates, he's trying to lift them, he's trying to put some energy in.
It did look pretty flat at the end of that first half, Wigan.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think what a fly on the wall in that changing room would be exposed to, Tez, and I think there'd be some harsh, honest words, and you know, they've been out-thought and out-fought in this first half.
Is that a fly on the wall with delicate, sensitive ears then? As the Catalan dignitaries, the chairman in the middle of them. That kick, you could see it hanging in the window, causing all sorts of problems.
Bill, you know as a player when you've not played well in a game of rugby, in a half of rugby, you know that you just want to get out there, you want to stick your hand up, you want to carry the ball, you want to tackle, you want to make sure you try and hurt somebody legally. You've got to inspire your teammate. At the minute, I think Wigan are looking around, seeing who's going to do that job.
Well, we could see the cameras, the changing room cameras, during that half-time. And
that's bad.
That was a nasty one.
Okay.
That's that cannonball tackle that
coming after the hell call here.
Certainly, Tez, you're very vocal about it is in our game at the minute, and the quicker they get rid of it, the better.
See, when you hit somebody's behind the knees, you hit the crease of the knee, they're going to double over because there's 2 men up top who are totally in control. They're horrific, them.
Hate that.
You can't see them, Bill, you can't see them coming. They're the ones that really cause serious injury.
The penalty was justifiably awarded against Catalan for that tackle on Bateman. But Catalan have obviously decided they are not going to allow Wigan to get back into this game. But
sorry, Bill, the penalty wasn't for the actual tackling technique. It was because he called held.
Well, you still have to criticise the technique, surely.
I hate them tackles. They can end players' careers, them.
But it's given Wigan an opportunity. This is what they want at the start of this second half. Try and unsettle Catalan, and Joe Burgess is going to do that. Referee awards the try. Elliot Whitehead disputing something, but Joe Burgess has given Wigan exactly what they wanted at the start of this second half.
Well, it's the perfect start for Shaun Wane. Joe Burgess, just too much speed. The youngsters like a gazelle. Again, you look at Dan Sargentson. He holds the ball in his left hand. He's got good control. He delivers a soft pass. He buys some time for Joe Burgess, because he's not releasing that pass until Michael Oldfield's interested. As soon as he's interested and as soon as he just steps inside, he's just holding off a bit, there's the space on the edge.
I think Tony Gigot is culpable as well. He ends up, he makes a decision which leaves him in front of his defenders, his teammates. He hasn't got enough to get Dan Sargentson, get hold of him. He's left grasping, and Dan Sargentson has a 2-on-1, releases his winger, and his winger, phenomenal finisher that he is, Joe Burgess, gets the try.
It's his 15th of the season in Super League. Matty Smith hangs that one on the wind, is on target, and Wigan cut the deficit. 34-16 the scoreline now in Perpignan.
You see Tony Gigot there, look at him, just grasping at the shorts of Dan Sargentson. And that's the reaction and response that those Wigan fans behind the sticks, they wanted that. They want to see the side back in this game.
Stay on side, guys!
Burgess
Still a bit to do, Bill.
His 8th try in the last 4 Super League games now for Joe Burgess. Restart almost catching Wigan there. Just landed in no man's land, but Bateman retrieved it.
And I think for the next 5 minutes, what Wigan need to do is just get through the set to 6, kick it long, kick it into the corner, chase really hard. And what Sean Wayne always talks about is be aggressive in defence. That's when you can really intimidate the opposition. You can get off your line, you can hunt in numbers, and you do it all on your terms.
Well, Wigan have dominated possession at the start of this second half, and that's a good start for them. And here's Bowen now. Sargentson gets the pass away. And it's back to 0. Yeah, it was a Catalan hand there.
There's no advantage, so they'll get the scrum, Wigan, but they are dominating position and possession, but they're also dominating the play of the ball. I think James Child has a call from the sideline. He wants to hear what his touchsters has to say. He reverses his original decision, and Wigan aren't happy about that.
2 knock-ons was the word from the sideline.
But wasn't that play in the build-up to that mistake? That was more of a flowing movement that we've seen from Wigan over the years.
And Wigan have a fast play of the ball. Dan Sargentson.
Time off.
Good call from the touch judge.
Dan Sargentson. The ball goes through his grasp, and then there's a knock-on after that.
Well, it's how they react now, isn't it, Barry? They've made the mistake, they've got to make sure they defend. Got themselves back into the game, no penalties.
Well, Wigan exacting revenge for that tackle.
Wait, fellas, wait.
On Bateman with that try from Joe Burgess that has given them a lift in this second half. But Catalan really with their first spell of possession, and that ball, well, all sorts going on there. Busquet offloaded it, O'Loughlin nearly got it, Henderson did. Bit of niggle there. You said early on that there might be. It's been slow coming, the spice in this game.
But as the clock starts ticking down, you start running out of time. If Wigan are behind, they'll really go all out here to make sure they get in. They try and unsettle Catalan, make mistakes.
Wait. Go. 2.
Henderson, oof, that nearly went to ground. Here's Zebtair again, struggling to keep a hold of him, Wigan are. He's already got 2 tries in this game. Catalan player down on the ground. It's not Todd Carney, surely, no. Here's Busquet.
No,
could be.
No, it's not, sorry.
Release ball, back up. Go for.
It's Willie Tonga, I think.
Yeah.
Giroud, ball over the top. Oh, what a pass it was. What a finish from Oldfield, if that one is awarded. Touch judge seems happy. And Michael Oldfield with an athletic try gives Catalan their first points in this second half. His first of the game, his 6th of the season.
Well, again, the pass from Scott Giroud. And Michael Oldfield goes there. Acrobatic finish. We saw Gene Ormsby last night score a hat-trick for Warrington against Salford. The pass is absolutely perfect. Joe Burgess loses sight of where Oldfield is. And it's the initial run from Henderson, who stands up the Wigan players, who just drop, they defend on the heels, the space is on the edge. Great finish, Oldfield.
Well, Catalan Dragons are all 6s and 7s at the minute. If it's not Todd Carney, it's Scott Giroud supplying an on-the-money, pinpoint perfect pass. Michael Oldfield tries to outdo Gene Ormsby. You talk to Steve-O, and he says that that try scored last night by Gene Ormsby, not only is it the try of the season, he thinks it's the try of the decade. It was a wonderful finish, but isn't
big
that
call,
a skill?
isn't it?
Hey, not me,
It's a big
Steve-O.
call. I know, it's a big call.
I think it's something in the modern game now, because we've got rid of the ruling that disallows a try if you hit the corner flag. Because we've got rid of that, it just gives that skill a little bit more edge.
Giroud, this is a really tricky kick. The wind is blowing around the ground, but that swirling in the wind, what a kick that is from Scott Giroud. It really is a howling gale. Apparently it's blowing beer away. It's that bad. It's blown the top off somebody's beer. It must be bad.
It wouldn't blow Tez's beer away, but there you go. There's the pass. Early pass to Giroud. A lovely pass to Michael Oldfield, and an outstanding finish.
He didn't need to come in, Joe Burgess, then, did he? Sargentson in front of him at the offside.
Oh, it's out on the full.
I think they're offside.
Even before it went out on the full.
Yeah.
And I just spoke to Dan Sargent.
Yeah, wow.
Well, apparently the referee, we can hear him on his mic, has turned around and said, I've told you all, stay on side. The real basic, simple things, stay on side.
Things just aren't going for Wigan in this game.
Well, just in their desperation there
That is over enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Well, it is. It's again a case of being composed, take the consequence away of what's at stake here, and get back to the nuts and bolts.
Well, what's at stake is second place in the table, because a Wigan win, but it looks at long odds now, would put them above Saints in the table, but Catalan, it seems, are the people who are going to be upwardly mobile. They could go above the Castleford Tigers into 6th place if they finish off the win here. Oh, the ball goes down. Carney furious with himself. Referee will bring him back.
Knock on, Wigan ball.
Well, they need to score at least 4 tries in the final 30 minutes. Wigan to draw level and kick those conversions. The Wigan fans, touch subdued. They're bringing on Mickey McLaurin. Well, I talked about John Bateman being the enforcer, and Mickey McLaurin early on. When he comes on, he can create havoc. He leads by example.
I'm not sure they need to
whacks on
create
suspicion.
havoc, Tez. I think they need to focus and concentrate on doing the simple things, the fundamental things.
He can create havoc with the ball.
I don't think they need it. I think they need composure.
Giroud, Wigan in possession, and Giroud was outfoxed by Sargentson then. Oof, and Henderson. Well, I'm not sure he knows how he got the ball there, but he's ended up with it. It was spilled by Wigan. Henderson getting a bit of attention now. And then the penalty is awarded against Talima Tautai.
Well, they were saying that the tackle was complete.
He flips him almost like a wrestler here. He slams him on his back. And you've got 2 players, O'Loughlin and Joel Tompkins. Honestly, I think that Wigan here at the minute need to just take a minute, take a breath. They're all over the place. Their emotions are sky high.
Do you go? I was going to say, do you go for 2 points, or would you go for to keep the pressure on? Obviously, Catalan just want to knock it out.
Despite the conversions that we've seen, some fantastic kicking, mainly from Scott Giroud, it's not an easy day for the goal kickers.
No, it's not, but what it does take it out to, with another 2 points there, Bill, it takes it out to 5 scores is what Wigan would need.
Here is Louis Anderson, 40 points to 16, Catalan lead. Their last win over Wigan came in August 2013 when Steve Menzies was playing. Menzies getting 2 tries in that game, that 22-8 win, but Catalan on course for a win here with Elliot Whitehead. He's held by his referee James Child, his voice breaking as he tries to get the message out. Carney, Louis Anderson on the last. Giroud is poised, but they go down the short side and go for the power play, but the ball comes up with Dan Sargentson for the Wigan Warriors.
Good work, Wigan. Good attention to detail. They come up with the ball ultimately, but what they wanted to do, was deny Catalan and stop the rot, stop the bleeding. They're hemorrhaging tries, and it's 40 points to 16 on the scoreboard.
Third, moves in. Wait, stand square.
Plenty of time for Wigan at the moment. They can rattle Catalan, because this Catalan composure can be a bit flaky as well if they get put under a little bit of pressure.
But when you're leading by 24 points, you're getting off the line as they spin the ball to the left.
Here we go. Sargentson has got Burgess there, gives the pass, but Burgess takes man and ball at the same time. Escaré read that one well.
They're just buying a bit of time then. Michael Oldfield waiting for Escaré to come across.
Crossfield kick, batted back, picked up by Bateman. It is on the last, says the referee. He reminds them. Still keeping it alive. Talima Tautai finds George Williams. And that is the turnover. But Wigan, a hint of desperation there.
Well, George Williams, this is where the initial break comes from. Look at Michael Oldfield, backing off. Then he knows that Morgan Escaré is coming across the back. That's brilliant defence, that's incredible. He didn't need to sink in, because as soon as he sinks in and tries to make the tackle, the ball's passed and Wigan scored a try.
Good defensive work from the former Manly and Roosters man, Michael Oldfield. Not just a try scorer, but composed defence there.
Release 3, wait. Go 3.
40-16, the scoreboard reads.
That's a good run. He's picked Lanpatrick straight out, knocked him on his backside.
It's not hard to see why Rene Casti is so revered by the Catalan supporters. I mean, he's the longest serving player, 200th Catalan appearance against Featherstone last week. I say longest serving, behind Gregory Muniz, that is. But he's there. Bowen fumbles that. Sums up Wigan's day, that.
Well, there you go. Even some of the most experienced players and the better players make little mistakes like that. It's just more pressure, isn't it? And Matty Bowen knows that. Josh Charnley, Matty Bowen, Josh Charnley, Joe Burgess can all score tries. He made the most tackle busts last year, Matty Bowen, for the Wigan club. And he's been just waiting for his chance, hasn't he?
Guys, both
behind the scenes.
Keep listening, keep working hard.
It's always a big day in Perpignan when Wigan come to town, because it's a rugby league hotbed, of course, the southwest of France, and they know what Wigan means. So to have Wigan in town is one thing, but then to see their side winning against the Wigan Warriors, that's a real bonus for the Catalans rugby league followers. They are beating up at the moment. 40 points to 16, the ball goes to ground. It's picked up by Morgan Escaré. He moves it on to Tony Gigot. Gigot gets away from one, tries to get away from Lane Patrick, but Patrick sticks to his guns. A rare start for Lane Patrick in this one. No Liam Farrell, of course, he's added to the Wigan injury list. After his clash of heads with Michael McIlroy last week.
Good.
Elmer plays the ball. Here is Scott Giroux. Louis Anderson.
Move back up, Ryan.
Banging up the middle for the Catalan Dragons. Henderson. Carney, little grubber kick, stabbed in, too strong.
Yeah, too much on that kick, he just kicks it forward. There's some urgency here now from Matty Bowen, but he passes that ball and now it must be a controlled restart. What Matty Bowen needed to do then was take the ball to the 20-metre mark and tap it himself. He didn't need to pass that ball, and that would have caught some of the Catalan defenders unaware and knocked back the 10.
Instead, they're lined up and ready, and Wigan can only make a few metres with the first tackle. Coming up to the final quarter of this one. Massive task now for Wigan if they're to salvage something here in the southwest of France. The Dragons supporters in good voice. McIlroy. Sargentson gets away from Olivier Elmer, trying to use that footwork, and then a Hail Mary pass from the Wigan Warriors centre. That one goes backwards, says the referee.
I agree, well, hurried. The no-look pass, the ball goes in the air.
Matty Smith hoists that one, and well done by Escaré to grab that one. Well done to hang on to his shorts. Well done to get away from the advancing Wigan defenders.
Well, he catches that ball, he has George Williams in his sights, he evades him, and a couple more defenders. The confidence that the Dragons are playing with now. They've got a real spring in the step. They're full of energy. The passes are sticking, the footwork, that's sticking as well.
Willie Tonga showing good footwork there.
Come on, back up.
He's been very good, hasn't he, in this game, Willie Tonga?
Well, despite the first 12 seconds of his Catalan career, when he got cleaned out in that first tackle, he's been a solid performer, Willie Tonga. He's settled into it. He's missed only one game.
Oh, that looked forward.
It's Giroud back inside. That ball's gone to ground, out of the hands of Zebtea. It's picked up by Fouad Yaha. Flings the ball in field. Giroud then rounds on him and tells him you didn't need to do that. Oh, get that from Casti.
Just take the direct route, Remy.
Wait. Go.
One season in the NRL. Giroud hoists that one. It's a difficult one. Whitehead. It's still backwards. The referee says play on. He'll get a hat-trick. Zebtea. He's got to go to the video ref for this.
I don't think he has.
I don't think he has, Bill.
No.
Zebtea has claimed the try, been awarded the try. He's got his hat-trick. Catalan surely have now got the win. The ball batted backwards. The wind probably causing problems again. And Zebtea benefiting.
Well, it's the old adage, a kick is only as good as its chase. And Elliott Whitehead, with the one hand, I must admit, I thought that there could be a question mark over that. And I've got an even bigger question mark over one of the passes in the build-up to that. But you ride your luck, you play to the whistle, and Zebtea, he's got a hat-trick in what is a convincing win. And my God, those Catalan fans, they're enjoying it. It's one of the marquee fixtures. We think back to that first encounter, the first match back in Super League in 2006, when the RFL, the league, they said, who do you want to play in your first game? Everybody concerned with the club said, we want Wigan Warriors. And it was a victory that night, and it looks like it's going to be the same tonight.
Time on.
Giroud lands 2 more points. 46-16.
I don't think there's anything wrong with this, Barry. When that ball goes in your Elliott Whitehead pats it back, he knows that he's got some of his teammates pushing up. The ball doesn't go forward. And Zebtea, the man who puts himself where the action is, whether it's in attack or in defence, he has been one of the best signings since they come into Super League.
Yeah, I think the more I watch that, the more I agree it is backwards, but the one that Scott Giroud gave back on the inside to, I think it was Morgan Escaré, that's the one that's irrelevant now. It's gone. It's 46-16, 30 points difference.
Move! Hold, wait.
Into the final quarter. Well, Olivier Elema, a Gallic
on.
wave of the arms there in frustration from the Catalan Dragons prop.
Back up.
Despite his time in England, he hasn't lost that French flair.
It's very rare that teams will lose when they're in such a commanding lead like this, 30 points. The players now need to concentrate. If you're a Catalan player, you need to concentrate on your performance. You know that Wigan are going to try and rough you up. You know that Wigan are going to try and fly out the line and really unsettle you. How can you finish off the game? How can you close the game down?
Giroud, a little chip kick over the top. The Dragons players chasing it, but Charnley is there for the Warriors to claim the ball.
Is it in them, Tez? Do Catalan have enough players, enough people to think, right, well, let's shut up shop, or do they just keep tacking, chipping it over the top? And that's a good carry from Matty Boyd.
Here we are, line, go.
Matty Boyd making his first appearance since March the 20th.
Move. All the way, Oliver.
In the Wigan first team.
Go, well done. 3.
I'm going to ask you, Tez, do you think that Catalan have got enough players to just settle down and...
Play on! You've gone to him!
That ball has been spilled by Williams. It's been picked up by Morgan Escaré. He will chip and chase. It's a free play, and Escaré could get there. Toes it ahead. The ball will bounce for him. Morgan Escaré with another Catalan Dragons try. They are running riot against the Wigan Warriors. Josh Charnley looks on in amazement. He can only stand and watch as Morgan Escaray, this talented fullback, takes the Catalan Dragons to 50 points. No wonder they are all smiles in Perpignan as far as Catalan are concerned.
Well, he's got all the skills in his kit bag, hasn't he, Morgan Escaray? Now, this is what you should use the free play for. If you kick the ball forward, don't just welly it down the field. You've got to chase hard like that. You've got to believe if you're going to create something or give an opportunity to one of your teammates, you've got to come up with some player like this. So if you kick the ball forward, you make sure you chase, you make sure you keep the pressure on, and there's only Lee Mossop, the Wigan number 23, the prop forward, chasing back. This youngster is a fabulous talent. And to think that Brent Webb, the former Kiwi international, was keeping this lad out of the Catalan side, it's incredible, really.
Well, he got 29 tries last year, Morgan Escaray's having not such a profitable season, but that's a reminder of what he can do. His fourth of this campaign. Giroud lands another conversion. 52-16 the scoreline.
Well, that's a big scoreline in the against column if you're a Wigan fan, but you can't take away the quality and the ruthless edge that Catalan are playing with this game with. That almost reminded me of a Stanley Jean try. Some of the viewers will remember Stanley Jean playing for Huddersfield, Hull, KR, Bradford. Used to score many of his tries like that, but Morgan Escaray and the rest of his teammates, they've just had a wonderful afternoon.
Tough trip though for the Wigan Warriors.
Wait, guys, wait.
And they've got another trip, of course, back home. And then
Well, this is it.
Frustration, but Olivier Elmer doesn't need to get involved.
Well, two of the players that are talked about in the first half, Olivier Elmer, Mickey McLaurin, both of those will never back down.
They've got this game in the bag, Catalan. As you were hinting, well, it's still not beyond them to actually take some of the shine on it, off it by doing something daft.
And I'm going to answer Barry's question about can they close
it now because you've got the answer,
can they close this game down? Well, I'm going to look at two players in particular, in Scott Giroud and Todd Carney. They've led Catalan around throughout this game. They're directing him, whether it be in the middle of the pitch, on either edge. They're the ones who are in total control of this game.
So what's your answer?
Yes, they can.
Will they slow it down, or will they go on the attack?
They'll close the game down.
Right.
Elmer objecting to the attentions of Michael McIlaurin in that tackle. That's what sparked this. Frustration in the Wigan camp, and Elmer,
That's the hand in the face, isn't it?
Responding.
The first offence is
Well,
To be fair, Alima's just got to play his ball there. Just play the ball. You know, when you said he doesn't need to do this, I'm gonna agree with you, but also give you the statement that he doesn't need anybody else. He'll cause a fight with himself.
Well, exactly. Yeah. So despite the fact that they are 52-16 ahead, the game is in the bag. There's still the potential.
If there's a bright light in the shadow, he's having a fight against it.
Season campaigner now, Olivier Elmer, 31 years of age, over 250 career games.
Oh, they're ripping him from all angles here, Wigan.
Don Crosby all over him. Would the idea perhaps be to withdraw him from the fray before anything else occurs?
Bill, can I ask you a question here? If I was to give you some money, would you take one of those carries in?
No, absolutely not. Why do you think I'm sitting here?
Well, these lads love it, don't they?
Here is Zebtea. Hat-trick to his name in this Wigan Warriors defeat. Whitehead, little grubber kick from him, too strong, and Bowen is able to watch that one run over the dead ball line.
Yeah, well, they know now, Catalan didn't really need to kick that ball like they did. I know he's a talented player, Elliot Whitehead, but maybe that was for Scott Giroud.
Wait, guys, wait. Wait.
Wigan
Go.
had been in a great run of form, but they've had this cup defeat. They've gone out of the cup to Hull Kingston Rovers last time out, and now a thumping Super League defeat.
And this is a...
Still 2.
Well, as they offload the ball here, and Sargent looks to break
George
free.
Williams.
They're a great side, Wigan. They've been in very good form. They've got the second best attack, the second best defence in the comp.
Ball bouncing all over the place.
I think there was an arm from one of the markers that
No, it's Catalan ball.
that knocked the ball out of the
arm.
Wigan player that
Ball
was
goes
passing the
forward.
ball. I'd like to take another look at it, but the knock-on came from that.
Pelissier's on.
Well, there we go. Pelissier,
Let's just maintain the discipline, guys.
Mickey
Both
McLaurin,
sides.
Olivier Ellimer.
Both sides, discipline.
There's John Bateman.
Just hear James Child, the referee, saying, let's maintain the
let's set
discipline, guys. Both sides, discipline.
What he really means is, can we call it quits?
Heads in tight.
Got 13
Heads
minutes
in
to
at
go.
one.
Catalan lead by 52 points to 16. I don't think many people are anticipating this scoreline
One,
ahead of
Michael, move.
the meeting between these two sides. Wigan going into the game third in the table, despite that cup defeat in great shape.
2, Rodri,
They'd won
move.
each of the
Oh, Michael,
last
wait,
5
wait,
Super
wait.
League games,
Go.
had climbed up to second after the 28-0 shutout of the Castleford Tigers last time out.
3, wait. Go,
And it was, sorry Bill, it was that recent form that I thought they'd go down, especially after the way that they'd performed last week, where
move.
Sean Wayne said that they'd let themselves down, but the recent form in the league, I
Go.
thought that they'd go down here to the south of France and really give a good account of themselves.
I agree, Tez. I was one of those that thought it would be better, and it would be a better performance from Wigan and a greater reaction. But
Okay.
But probably there, we weren't giving much credit to what Catalan's home form has been like this year. Is it only Leeds that
That's
have,
it,
that have
only
won in the
Leeds.
south
and
of France?
the draw against Salford,
40 all.
40 all.
But they've beaten Warrington, beaten St Helens,
Yeah.
beaten Castleford.
2, stand up.
So
Wait, guys, just wait.
on their own
So
pitch,
wait.
as we've seen, they are a daunting prospect. Joe Burgess.
Time off, tackle 2. Just have a look at this one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, your mate, Bill Pelissier, when he's in that tackle, he taps Joe Burgess, just taps him on the ribs, as if to apologise for something. Let's have a look at it here. He's driving Pelissier. When he makes that tackle, he makes it around the guts.
Is it Remy Casti, that contact?
It's difficult to see in it, or is it one of those crusher? Is it Remy Casti?
Okay,
Does he get a crusher on it?
It's left Joe Burgess in a lot of discomfort. It's
Watch
hard
his
to
left
see.
arm. Watch his left arm. His right arm even. There. It is difficult to tell.
I'm going to go with the initial contact from Remy Casti.
You take your time, Joe. Take your time, mate.
Burgess is back on his feet. Shoulder,
Neck.
around that neck.
Neck.
It's tackle 2. Okay, mate, yeah. Time off.
Burgess
well, does he?
does not. He's walking away. Oh, the ball is snapped up, and then they
And then they give it away.
give it away again. The referee.
Play on here.
Well, they could have benefited from the intercept. They've tried to be Flash Harris, still trying to be Flash Harris. Gigot, he fancies a hat-trick. Will he get it?
No.
Giroud salutes him, but James Childs not convinced. Neither is his touch judge.
I've got to try
And
to check the grounding, please.
He will go to the video ref.
I
Check
think
the
he's not.
grounding.
Oh.
I'm not so sure.
Well, the
about it.
question is, when he lands on the floor, when there's a touch on the floor, is he on the line? Ooh. That's a try, Tez. We've seen that many where I've watched it and thought,
point
there's
to the
no
ball.
way that that's a
Yeah.
try, and I'm thinking back to Thursday night, Castleford Huddersfield.
Look at that for the ball off Elliot Whitehead.
Backward.
Gigot goes, he gets real arm Patrick, he's still pumping his legs forward. Does the tip of the ball touch the white line?
I'm going to go, yeah.
Yep. Try for you, Barry.
Yeah.
I'm going to go yes, simply because everything else has gone the Catalan Dragons' way in this game.
Yeah. And it'd be hard to disagree, wouldn't it?
From that angle, it looks like it's a try.
But you can see that Lanpatrick, from the reverse angle...
Oof, but then...
No. Well, Lanpatrick, the reverse angle...
It's there.
His arm is under the ball.
No,
his arm is actually under the ball, but then does the tip of the ball touch the white line?
Well, the more they look at it, the more
you think that's touching the ground.
Yep. My first instinct was that he'd scored the try, and I'm normally right, Tez.
Thierry Alibert and George Stokes decided is a try.
I rest my case.
Tony Gigot claims a hat-trick as well. 2 hat-tricks in this game. One for Zebtea, one for Tony Gigot, coming back to Catalan Dragons after 4 years away. And what a return it is for the 24-year-old. And Laurent Fraisenou saying that he's been really impressed with Gigot playing for Avignon. That's what earned him this recall.
Well, I'm sure in the back of their minds preparing for this game, they'll remember the opposite game back in April, the 12th of April. 34-0 they were humbled in that visit to the DW Stadium. And it's been, as I say, a comprehensive victory for the Dragons.
10 tries, 8 goals so far from Scott Giroud. There is another one. What a performance with the boot it has been from Giroud. Chris Radlinski, stern face looking on as his Wigan side take a hammering in the southwest of France.
Well, this game's all been about the Catalan side, and Jason Mateeri fires the long pass to Elliot Whitehead, as I say, the offload that he comes up with in games. You don't see the majority of them coming, whether he's in traffic or like that. He just flicks it out of the back. They've scored a hat-trick on the left, they've scored a hat-trick on the right. And I tell you what, they still want to score another couple of tries here as Mickey McLaurin throws himself into a tackle.
Gigot, the try scorer, plays the ball.
2 off the ball.
Well, what do Wigan do after this? They'll look to get players back, of course.
Well, look at that. 3 passes, they went from right to left and covered virtually the width of the pitch.
Held, says the referee.
That'll be a penalty. Yeah. I hate that rule, mate.
How do you stop? If you try and stop, but you're one of 3 people and they don't stop, then what are you supposed to do?
I agree with Barry. If you're carrying the ball and you can't beat a defender and you get pushed into touch, it's your own fault. Whether you get pushed back 20 metres, 30 metres, 40 metres, it's your own fault. You've got to beat the defender. If you can't beat the defender, the defence gets rewarded.
Move, Michael! Wait!
Well, it's Catalan who are rewarded there in terms of territory. Escaré, Sargentson bats the ball down. And they'll come back for a Catalan head and feed.
And they won't be fazed by that, Catalan. It's another set of 6. It's in Wigan's half. You can see a couple of the Wigan players looking a touch dejected. They're getting caught out. Dan Sargentson sticks his left arm out because if he doesn't touch that ball, Catalan will go on and score a try.
And the player outside him was Tony Gigot, the centre. He would have had a 2-on-1. 2 attackers, 1 defender. The way that his afternoon has gone, you'd have backed him to keep hold of it and score his 4th try of the game.
Carney, here is Escaré.
Move, discipline, come on.
Catalan, well, they'll enjoy this because they have suffered at Wigan's hands. You've mentioned that 34-0 defeat at the DW. Here goes Remy Casti now. Casti all the way, almost all the way, just short of the try line. What a try that would have been. What a celebration there would have been if the hero had got over the line then, but he couldn't manage it. Here is Todd Carney. Carney turning. And then Julien Bousquet showing Good hands, Giroud, little chip kick, looking for Oldfield. Oldfield backs it back in. Gigot, good footwork from him. He's not finished yet. Still going Gigot. Whitehead throws it back in field. Sargentson will get it.
Two former Bradford players against each other. Elliot Whitehead and John Bateman picked him up and drove him over the line, but Catalan playing, just throwing the ball, enjoying the game.
Referee said I called held. Wigan will continue. Play the ball, he tells them.
And that's the sort of play we associate with the Dragon. The vision, first of all, from Scott Giroud. The tap back inside from Oldfield, but wasn't that soft defence in the middle from Wigan? Remy Castille, a big run.
But I'm going to ask you the question again. Do you think that Catalan have it within them to reel it in and just play the percentages? I'm going to answer my own question. No, because all they've done since I asked you that is try to score more tries by more flicks, chips and passes.
Well, that makes them such an entertaining side to watch. But here come Wigan throwing the passes. The ball goes backwards from Mossop and finds Matty Bowen, and Bowen goes on a weaving run. Nobody on the same wavelength.
Yeah, nobody with him. So Matty Bowen, he just has a little look over his right shoulder. He's got the ball in his hand. He's looking to offload it, and there was nobody in support.
Just going back to that Catalan treatment at the hands of Wigan recently. They lost 34-0 earlier this season, and the last meeting in Perpignan against Wigan, they lost 37-16, and that was a grumpy game because Catalan didn't take that one well. Garcia and Dupont were both sin-binned. It's a shame Benjamin Garcia hasn't played in this one. The prop turned centre unfit, because he's been in great form.
He's had
a
good season. I'm just watching that offload there from, I think it was Zeb Tyre, and Jerome Guise Neil had picked it up. The trainer, the former player for both teams, let's not forget, he played for Warrington, but he played for Wigan and the Dragons. The ball nearly landed in his arms.
Carney throws a long pass. Fuad Yaha takes it out of the air. He looks talentless. He's been found out defensively once or twice since he came into the side. But
he's confident.
Well, that could be his inexperience as well.
Bowen wrong-footed by that Giroud kick.
We've got one side full of confidence, and we've got one side that looks like they're lacking in confidence badly.
Well, Wigan have got to pick themselves up for Leeds at the Magic Weekend in Newcastle. Massive game, massive stage.
And remember that one last year? Was it Jamie Peacock, Mickey McLaurin? That game stuck out in my memory.
And I think the year before, the game was won in the last minute, was it?
Fantastic game that was.
Fantastic fixture.
So this is going to be a job for the Wigan motivation department, if you like, because back-to-back defeats now for the Wigan Warriors. Out of the cup, still third in the table after this. I mean, let's not take that away from them.
No, you can't, Bill. And, you know, players won't need to be told. They've got to come back they've got to travel back from the south of France. They've got to stay in the hotel. If they're staying over in the hotel tonight, then they travel back. It'll be a silent plane. They go away, they go home, they come back, they watch the DVD. It's tough, honestly.
Let's hope the hen party's not on the same plane.
You've got all that thinking time, Bill, knowing that you haven't performed. You've conceded 58 points.
That's a great point, that, Tez, because sometimes after a game, as we just see Willie Tonga put in a kick that just drifts off the island. After a game, you put your boots in your bag, you go and see your family, you get in your car, and you don't think about it then until you turn up to training. A day or two after, there's Todd Carney at another outstanding game. But when you're away on tour, or effectively you're on tour in this fixture because you're around those people, and every time you look at somebody, you look them in the eye, and depending on what you've done in the game, you might have let him down badly, and you're going to feel that as well. So that's a great point.
It's not bad. I've made two today, Bill.
Must be the sea air. 2 minutes to go. Catalan Dragons away, 2 minutes away from what will be another famous win for them. Not quite on a par with that game back at the start of Super League in 2006 when they beat the Wigan Warriors 38-30. At the Aimé Giral that was, but still, to put 50 points on the Wigan Warriors is is some statement by this Catalan Dragon side. 58-16, it'll be their first win against Wigan since August 2013. Here's John Bateman.
He won't give in, Bill. He's going to go down with a fight, although it looks like he might have picked up a knock. Sloppy, and now we've got the prop. Yeah, now we've got the prop forward kicking it backwards.
Still on the last. Charnley trying to make something of it. Well, he might yet do. There might be the last word for the Wigan Warriors. There won't be, I don't think, because the pass, unlike maybe if Catalan had done that, it would have stuck, wouldn't it? Like it did with Oldfield for Gigot, one of Gigo's tries. Wigan do it, and it just doesn't come off.
But isn't that the difference? And they seem to be on. Well, they definitely were on that set. They were making it up as they went along, and then when Lee Mossop puts the ball in the air, you think, what's going on?
We haven't got long to answer this one. When Catalan make it up, they can get away with it because they've got players who think on that wavelength.
Yeah, and there's so many attacking players, so many attacking options. They all seem to play with that sort of flair that we associate with the French sides.
Penalty, James Childs.
Shoulder charge.
He's had a good game in this one, James Child, because Catalan Wigan probably always goes down as one of the tougher games to referee.
Well, Werner Gosch, the chairman,
all smiles.
He's smiling, he's made up. The meat cleavers away.
Giroud thumps that one to the dead ball line, waiting for the hooter. This Catalan crowd raise their flags and salute their side, who have beaten Wigan 58-16. Hat-tricks for Gigot and Taya, and a big win for the Dragons over the Warriors. Goodbye.